You too. Huh? What's good, man? It's been forever, as it normally is. It be forever. but I've been going through a lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of differences that happen in my life and all that stuff. First of all, before I get started with this whole video, of course, this is gonna be uh, Lyft, Uber versus DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all that. I only do Uber Eats and DoorDash, so I only do Lyft and Uber when it comes to driving people. So I can only compare those four, or whatever, right? So, but I think the overall experience is all the same. I think Grubhub will be the same, all that stuff, whatever, right? So, just a little backstory on what the hell been going on with me and all that. I went fully nomadic. Now, I think in my last video I was talking about how I lived the hotel nomad life, while I was staying in different hotels and all that stuff, just because, like, I like that freedom or whatever. But I took it from, since then, I took it from there to living in my car. Like, I live in my car now. By choice. By choice. I know a lot of people be like, oh, a lot of people I meet and stuff. Oh, nah, it's by choice thing. Like, I like the nomad life. I like the freedom of going anywhere and all that stuff like I want to. And all that. And I'm actually gonna probably make a video about that, like the whole nomad living type thing, whatever. But for right now, I'm just gonna talk about like DoorDash and all that. So I mostly do DoorDash now. Matter of fact, I ain't drove a person around in months now. Like, I ain't did Lyft or Uber in months now or whatever. And it's because of these things. So I'm gonna kind of give you the differences between all of that right now, and all that. First of all, I'm gonna start with the pay. I actually got a list this time. Yeah, y'all probably can't see that, but yeah, I got a list this time. I know all my other videos I just be rambling on, whatever. But first I'm gonna talk about the pay, what everybody wants to know about anyway. Now, I will say the pay is better with driving people around, and I think it's because you kind of don't really think too much. No, I know why. I ain't even gonna hold you. These restaurants and shit be bottlenecking the shit out of you. I'm telling you. Like, okay, with Lyft and Uber, you drive people around or whatever. They already know where they're going. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they know where they're going or whatever. You might get those people that want to go different places or whatever, but you more than likely they know where they're going. It's point A to point B. It's point A, point B. Yeah, it's point A, point B. That's it. That's all it is to it, or whatever. With DoorDash, of course, and Uber Eats and stuff, you are going into stores, you go into restaurants and stuff like that, and the restaurants, they sometimes they take long with food and all that stuff. Now, I'm just giving you an overall. Like, this thing, I'm probably not gonna go dive into what the ins and outs of doing DoorDash and all that is right now. I'm just giving you the differences right now of it or whatever. So yeah, you get the restaurants, they'll hold you back sometimes. You'll figure out what restaurants do that mostly all the time and all that shit, McDonald's. But with delivering people, you just picking them up, you taking them directly there, and then you off to the next person. More than likely you gonna get another person immediately, depending on your area or whatever. You probably get another person immediately after, or whatever, right? But like I said, with food, it's you go there, you get the food. You gotta go from where you at to the food, get the food, wait to get the food, then take it to the customer and all that. So that it makes the pay seem like you're getting less, right, for doing all that, because it's more time taken to get that money that you're gonna get. But the difference with the pay comes in when you don't really know how much you're gonna make doing Lyft and Uber. I know last time I did it anyway. With Lyft, I was a high tier, but I had messed around so much and went in and out of DoorDash. Went from DoorDash to Lyft so much that I kind of lost my rank. So I kind of lost the ability to see how much I'm getting paid immediately or whatever from rides, from driving people around. So So with that, with DoorDash and stuff, you automatically know how much you're getting paid. You know, you choose to decline and all that stuff. And quick tip. I ain't gonna go deep in, but quick tip. I'm gonna put a screenshot up of my current DoorDash rating, and how much I decline offers. Right, decline the shit out of them. Like, cause you don't gotta accept everything. That's a misconception. A lot of people get into DoorDash and get into Uber Eats and stuff, and they look at that, they pay attention to that, because DoorDash has a little, Uber don't do it, which I'm thankful for, but DoorDash got this thing where they got it color coded, and it'll make you feel like you're not supposed to be declining these orders. You seen my shit, like, bruh, don't even worry about that. So when it come to pay, again, like I said, it's you get more with Lyft because it's more quicker. It comes quicker. Lyft and Uber, like driving people around, the money comes more quicker, so you get a little more. Now with DoorDash and stuff, you got to stay out a little long. You can make about the same amount, and it seemed like these apps, other than DoorDash, like Uber Eats, for instance, it caters more to the drivers that drive people around. And shit. It caters more to them, so you get more incentive to do that or whatever. But you still kind of get the same pay with DoorDash and whatever. Like I said, you can pick the amount that you make for a certain order, for a certain contract that you're signing. Because they all contracts. You. When you hit accept, you accepting the contract or whatever. So, you know, whatever. You can pick those contracts more so than you can pick for Lyft and stuff, and Lyft and driving people with Uber or whatever. So yeah, I would say the pay is better with Lyft and Uber, standard Uber. But DoorDash and Uber Eats, you can potentially make more at your own pace. You get what I'm saying? Which it's all gonna lead into this next topic. Freedom. The freedom, right? Okay. Freedom is a big thing for me now. And it's most importantly why I've went over to DoorDash and Uber Eats more so. Because when I say freedom, I mean the freedom to do what you want in your car. Like with driving people around with Lyft and regular standard Uber, you had people with you. So if you a nigga like me, you ain't really care too much about me, but I know a lot of people care about the music that they play and all that stuff, and they actually care about, I guess, catering to their Lyft passenger. I've never had that problem. I think I've had maybe 2 people out of the 2 years that I've been doing Lyft that asked me to change the music or whatever. And I've drove thousands of people around. The thing is, I would cut my music down low. Like, not so low that I can't hear it, or they can hear it. I can hear it, though. I'm gonna hear my music, right? I think I seen an era where I would put the music, like, you know, switch the music to the bass being at the front, or the music being at the front, or whatever. But I stopped that, because I'm like, man, I ain't gonna mess up my music for what the fuck. And, man, I listen to a lot of hip-hop, a lot of rap. Dave East, Nipsey Hussle, myself. I rap too, by the way. So you hear a lot of rap or whatever. And I didn't really give a fuck, but it still took that thing away, like that. I couldn't really enjoy my music. You know what I'm saying? And I know one would say, well, I'm here to make money. I don't really care about music. Well, yeah, that too. But in my mind, the way I think about it, I'm gonna make money regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be happy in my car. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel comfortable in my car. Like, I'm not about to drive down the road listening to some, no offense to people that listen to this music, but I'm not about to drive you nowhere in my own car listening to gospel or country music. Like I said, no offense to people that listen to music like that. Metal. I'm not, you know, no offense to people listening to that. I mean, music, I love music altogether, but in my comfort zone, which is my vehicle, I don't want to listen to, you know, all that stuff. And like I said, I know I get it. you know, you want to make sure the customer, you want to get a tip and all that stuff. Like, get the fuck out of here. Tips come a dime a dozen. Not a dime a dozen. That's the wrong thing. They come very little in the markets that I've been in anyway. Very little. I don't even think about tips or whatever, right? I'm just here to get you from here to there. You pay me, Lyft pays me, and what the fuck else, right? Another thing, you know, just vibes. People give you a very bad vibe sometimes. Like, I've seen so many cases, and I do not miss this. I do not miss this. It be times where you will have the greatest rider in the fucking world. I'm talking about greatest, amazing conversation. Oh, fucking amazing. And then the next, it's so funny because I used to really like say this to people. I'd be like, man, I would look at them literally square in their face and say, man, you was one of the greatest passengers ever. You know what's about to happen next? My next router, they gonna fuck my whole day up. It would literally happen. It would literally happen. Not saying that, say whatever you want about calling shit on your life and all that, blah, 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 whatever. I was a cool ass fucking Lyft driver. Cool as fuck. Like, I love talking. I love the experience of talking, getting to know people's lives. Especially being that I was, you know, doing the nomad thing. Like now, I was doing it at a hotel, so I was able to go back to a place of rest or whatever. But what was I going? Damn, I lost that whole thing. Anyway, the passengers, they would fuck up your whole day. Like, you would literally be happy, and they will fuck up your whole day. Like, a passenger would get in and literally fuck your. I got so sick of that. And again, I know people would say, oh, I'm getting paid for it, I don't care. But, yeah, and it was a lot of times where I'd be like, I wouldn't even want to talk. But I still enjoyed the people that enjoyed life. You know what I'm saying? You get motherfuckers in there like, bro, they seem like they mad at the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. With DoorDash, you don't got to worry about that. There's nobody in here but you, right? You know, so the freedom of just, you know, the free mind, the freedom of a peace of mind. Like, you know, I can have people come in with me. You know, before, when I had a girlfriend, I would literally, she would ride with me. You know what I'm saying? So that little freedom, you know, you can't do that with Lyft. You can't have your friend or whatever with you. You can. I mean, I seen people do it, but they had like their kid with them. But yeah, come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, come on. So, DoorDash, you can do that. Uber Eats, you can do that. You can have people, you can talk on the phone all day, man. I seen times where I would talk on the phone all fucking day. And actually, I would actually recommend you have somebody talking to you all day. It make the day go by so much quicker. So much quicker. All the bullshit is gonna be under the water and all that stuff. All the bullshit you would go through with the restaurants and all that stuff, it can easily be, you know, sidelined if you got somebody talking to you or you got somebody with you, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that and whatever. So yeah, that part of the freedom. Again, going back to music or whatever, I can listen to whatever music I want to listen to now, as loud as I want to listen to it. I can listen to podcasts as long as I want to. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Well, I only listen to 3, but I listen to them weekly. So, just that freedom, that freedom is a lot. Yeah, that freedom is a lot. So, it means a lot. So if you're not a person that if you a person that like energies and stuff like that, I mean, of course you can get the energy from the restaurant and stuff like that, but you know, whatever. Now, again, I guess this will go along with the freedom part too. You got to get out of the car more. Now, if you're a person you don't like getting out of the car, that's a huge difference with Uber and Lyft and Uber Eats and DoorDash. You know, Lyft, you in the car most of the whole day. The only time I used to get out of the car is when when somebody want to put something in the trunk. I was the guy that would get out and open the trunk. I know some people don't even get out to open the trunk for people, but I would do that because, for one, I had stuff in my trunk. Like, I would have my camera gear in the trunk and whatever. Just cause I like carrying my shit with me. So I would get out and make sure, you know what I mean, whatever. And it's a courtesy thing, you know, whatever, right? So that would be the only time you get out of the car, mostly, unless you got to go to the bathroom or some shit like that. But with DoorDash, you don't got to worry about that. You getting out of the car all the time. You don't got to worry about using the bathroom, because you always got to use the bathroom. And if anybody done Lyft and Uber, you know that is the one thing that'll stop you from being a millionaire. Your fucking bladder. My bladder, personally, kept me from being a millionaire. Cause I swear it seemed like, oh man, don't let me have a bottle of water or something like an energy drink. Oh my God, shoot right through me. I gotta piss every single time somebody get in and out of the car. Boy, and that thing about, what is it called? Just people just getting in and out of your car. You know what I'm saying? The tension would cause you to wanna, oh, I got some Doritos. I forgot about those Doritos. I'm sitting here hungry too. I'm all about them Doritos. But I just seen it in the camera. That shit crazy. But yeah, that little sense of people getting in and all that, you don't know how the attitude gonna be. It make you kind of want to pee. You know, so you pee a lot with Lyft. But with DoorDash and stuff, you don't really worry about that, because you always going to restaurants and stuff like that. But again, that goes to the fact of you're gonna get out of the car a lot more. In which a person like me, like I exercise a lot now, so that don't really matter to me. That's actually more cardio for me, actually. So I look at it in a whole different way. But one might not want to get in and out of the car like that all the time. So that'll be a thing. You're gonna have to get in and out of the car all the time, of course. So I guess that was with it. I should have put that in experiences. But anyway, next is experiences. Yeah, I kind of really just talked about all the experiences right there. You know, I'm so bad at planning shit. But experiences would be like customers, customers and merchants, restaurants that you're going to. You're still gonna have to interact with people. It's not different from Lyft. You still gonna have to interact with people, but they're not gonna be in your vehicle. That's the other thing. They're just not gonna be in your vehicle with you. You gotta have your own private space. But you do gotta go in and you gotta talk to these people, these merchants and stuff. And like I said, the worst thing about that is sometimes you get the slowest restaurants ever, and it feel like it's fucking with your money, which go back to the pay. But the experiences is you're gonna have to deal with that. And now you still can talk to people. Actually, I find it way more better to go in and talk to people, because you get a rapport with people too. That's a great experience that I get from it. Though I'm a nomad, I still spend quite a bit of time in certain places, certain areas and stuff. So I get to learn people. You get to know people. I've seen a lot of times where I've become like damn near like staff. Like, I've become damn near like staff. Like, these people know me. Like, some people know me. I'm a friendly person too, so my vibes are like you see on the video. Like, I'm not a evil person or that like that. Unless I'm having a bad day, I might walk in with a screw face, but I'm very approachable. So I meet people in these restaurants and stuff, and you start talking to them and stuff, like not really having full-blown conversation. You still not a coworker with them, so you don't got to see them all day, every day. But when you do see them, they'll start to recognize your face a lot more. Orders will get more easier for you. Like, they'll know that you coming in for DoorDash or Uber Eats. They'll know. Like, so you'll get, some better type of experiences after a while. People so much, like the people you're delivering to, I ain't really, and like I said, I live a nomad life, so I'm constantly moving around, but I still haven't had that customer that I frequent a lot and whatever. And I think that would be kind of hard to do anyway, because you don't know these names. You got to learn these names and stuff and all that. But yeah, so the experiences are a little different like that. You don't, again, it takes away a headache. It does. It really does. It takes away a headache. And I know I'm advocating for DoorDash and all that stuff right now, because it sounds like I'm advocating for because I am. Like, it's a way better experience. After a year and a half, 2 years of driving people around, it started to wear on you. It really do. It really do. Full time, I'll do all this stuff full time. I still do. I do DoorDash stuff full time now. So it wears on you, man. People attitudes, the fluctuation of mental stress, it really starts to get to you. Like, really, like, I don't miss picking people up at all. I miss the money, yeah. And now that I be looking on Lyft and stuff and the app and stuff, and they had all these wild ass 20 rides, $200 for 20 rides, like all that shit. You know, I haven't got none of that with DoorDash and all that. But I do miss the money. But I don't miss the people. I don't miss the, now I miss the good people, of course, but I don't miss the constant flow of different thoughts and stuff. Like, I don't miss that. I don't miss having to cut my music down or going in repeat of a song, like, you know, because I had a playlist for that shit. Just because I didn't feel like ciphering through all my music all the time. You know, I just don't miss it. I don't miss driving people around at all. I don't miss that stress. Now, like I said, there are perks to it, to driving people around. Like I said, you don't gotta get in and out of the car all the time. You know, the money comes quicker, money comes a little more. You get more money in some cases. But like I said, it's something that I wouldn't. And for me personally, and like I said, this channel probably gonna turn into more of a nomad channel anyway. But me as a person in my lifestyle, my nomad lifestyle, I can't just have people in my crib all day. So if you want to live a nomad life after a while, you know, or if you're interested in nomad life or whatever, even if you don't hear from me, if you just like into that now, like that's a thing you want to try to do, that Lyft and the Uber from the car point of view, living in your car, from that point of view, you're not gonna want people all in your car, because this is my house now. This is like my home now. So, you know, I don't want people all in and out. I don't want them energies all in and out of my house, all willy-nilly and all that shit. So, yeah, overall, that'll be the end of this video. Overall, I like DoorDash and stuff a lot more. You know, if y'all got any questions or whatever for me, any further questions and all that stuff, you know, hit me up about it. But like I said, yeah, in the future, I think my videos gonna turn more into nomadic style stuff. I might do, of course, I might do DoorDash videos and stuff. DoorDash videos are more easier to do because I ain't got to worry about somebody in the car while me recording them, asking them to record them and all that stuff. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, like I said, I think in the future I'm gonna turn this to more of a nomad channel. I'm trying to show you the lifestyle of a nomad. Right now I'm currently in Florida. I just left Houston. You know, I just live free. Just live how I want to live. I go where I want to go. You know, I like to say I go where I want to go until I find that person that's gonna make me stop. Single life is a motherfucker sometimes. So yeah, but yeah, thank y'all for watching, man. Subscribe, like, all that shit that I never said before in any other video because I just be forgetting to say it. But yeah, all that shit, do all that shit. D-Day, Mayday.